What we're doing here, we want to test the light quality and quantity to see not only how light intensity affects the overall growth and yield of the plants, but also to evaluate how the quality of light affects the overall growth, yield, and what we like most, the bioactive compounds. So in regards to quality, we're testing about 8 to 9 different colors of light. We got red, blue, yellow, green, silver, black, brown. Then we're testing various shade percentages from 30 all the way up until 70%. So as you can see, this ginger is all growing in what people like to call water troughs. They're 50-gallon. And the way we set it up, we use the same growing media, the 2-to-1 Metro mix to compost. And then we fill the tubs up roughly about halfway. And in regards to what plant or what cultivar we're using one cultivar. So we use a cultivar that does pretty well. It's Madonna. And we wanted to see, again, how like quantity and quality affect our overall growth. And just off visual observations, you guys can clearly see that there's, a difference going on. You can see actually how light affected these plants. And ideally, with this shade cloth, what is actually happening is the color you see is the color that is actually being reflected off. So the plant, for example, this red shade cloth, the red light is actually getting filtered out of this plant. So this plant is receiving every spectrum of light except for the red light. Same thing goes for all these other different colors. But in regards to setting this up, it was a real straightforward setup. Again, we used the feed troughs to grow the plants in. We set the troughs on pallets that way that they'll have some type of drainage. Now these troughs didn't come with holes, so I drilled holes myself to give the water, a place to drain out. And then we added conduit. This is these metal structures that you see. About three per container, and then we added the shade cloths themselves. This part of the research, we wanted to take a deeper look into the physiological side of things. So not only growth and yield, but we wanted to see how photosynthesis, like stomatoconductance, things like that, how it affects growth, yield, and then the bioactive compounds, which is what we're real interested in, the health components of ginger. We noticed that the darker color shades gave higher values, higher concentrations of the nutrient contents of the bioactive compounds. And the bioactive compounds that are high in ginger are the gingerols and shogalls.